good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Comfort, and this is a place where we talk about things that can help women to be ideal and to be more appealing. So today we are talking about communication skills, and these are very effective, and we want to see how we can use these effective communication skills and how they can help us in our everyday today lives. So what are these that we are going to discuss? We are going to look at assertiveness, aggressiveness, and passiveness. So for the time that we are going to be here, we want to first of all define what assertiveness is, and then we define what aggressiveness is, and then we also define what passiveness is. We will define them, and then we'll talk about them, how they can impact our relationships and how they can impact our communication skills. So let's jump into the first one. The very first one we want to discuss is assertiveness. What is assertiveness? So assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts, your feelings, and your needs honestly, but also considering the thoughts and the feelings of other people. When you are an assertive communicator, you know how to tell other people about your emotions and your feelings, and you are able to also consider other people's emotions before you also consider yours. So an effective communicator doesn't let their emotions stumbled on. They know how to express themselves. They can let you know how they feel and what their thoughts are, but they will not disrespect you in any way. They also understand that other people have emotions and thoughts and feelings, and so in as much as they want to be heard, they want you to know how they're feeling. They also want to let other people hear them, as well as understand other people's feelings. That's who an assertive communicator is. Let's move on to the second skill. So the second communication skill is aggressiveness. So what is aggressiveness? So an aggressive communicator is a person that wants their emotions, feelings, thoughts heard and understood by other people, regardless of how other people are feeling. You know, when you're an aggressive communicator or you're an aggressive person, you really do not care about how other people are going to feel. Your own concern is how the situation is going to turn out to your advantage. So we want to see just how these communication skills can change our lives. So an aggressive communicator just is worried or concerned about how their emotions and feelings should be heard and understood by other people, regardless of how other people feel and think about the matter. That is an aggressive communicator. Let's move on to our last one, which is a passive communicator. Let's see how this is very different from the two that we've discussed, and we see how we can incorporate the three. So the passive communicator is this is a kind of a communicator that will see something wrong, and they will hold back their thoughts, feelings, and needs. They will hold them back for the sake of peace, where they go, no, I don't want conflict, I don't want peace. They'll just let things pass, and without reacting or letting their needs met or their thoughts heard or their feelings respected. They will just let everything slide without reacting, because maybe they are avoiding conflict or they are scared of the outcome. Now, ladies, these are very, very important skills to actually master, because these skills are skills that can be juggled. Like, you can work around these skills. There are moments when you need to be passive and moments when you need to be assertive, and maybe moments when you need to be aggressive. So our next part of this video, we want to talk about how we can work around these skills, and just how we can lean towards assertiveness, because we can see that assertiveness really endeavors to find a win-win situation. You want other people to be heard just as much as you want to be heard. So The impact of somebody who is an assertive communicator is they are looking to find a win-win situation. They want other people to be heard just as much as they want you to hear them. They're not only concerned about how they feel, they also are concerned about how other people feel and how other people thinks about the matter. On the other hand, aggressiveness really tends to damage relationships. You find that an aggressive person, eventually people are really going to avoid you because you are always ready to attack, and all you want are your needs to be met, and you want your thoughts to be heard, you want your feelings to be respected. You don't want to respect other people's feelings and thoughts. So you find that people find it very difficult to relate with you because you are quite an aggressive communicator. So we're saying that the impact is when you're an aggressive communicator, you damage relationships and you make other people feel unrespected. While on the other hand, when it comes to an assertive communicator endeavors to find a win-win situation. So they tend to respect other people and they also gain other people's respect. Let's look at the impact of passiveness. Let's move on to a passive communicator and its impact. Now, ladies, I feel like it's not everything that you can table, especially if you're a married woman, rather. It's not everything that you're going to put on the table. It's not everything that you're going to question. It's not everything that you're going to want an explanation to. So there are certain moments when you can let things slide. You can take passiveness and just let things slide and just let things go. But then there are also moments where you can't let things pass, because with a passive communicator, in as much as you can let things slide and you put everything in your heart, you just like, oh no, for the sake of conflicts, I'm not going to do this. For the sake of conflicts, I'm not going to do this. You reach your climax. And it's at a time when you reach your climax, and what's going to happen is you'll be frustrated. And when you come out, you're going to appear to be aggressive. And there's a danger in that. Now, people are going to start thinking, oh, we thought she doesn't talk. And then it's because you've been, stomaching everything. And then there's a point where you just let it loose. And everybody judges you to be aggressive. So we've talked about assertiveness, passiveness, and aggressiveness. And we've seen their impact in relationships and situations as well. And we have seen that, in as much as we might want to be aggressive, especially when it comes to your goals, I think you don't want to leave any room for procrastination or any room for laziness. You would choose to be a little bit aggressive with yourself because you want to work hard. But when it comes to relationships and communicating your feelings and whatnot, you don't want to be passive. You want to let people know how you feel. But in as much as you want to let people know how you feel and your thoughts, you want to consider other people's feelings and thoughts as well. So you can see from today's video that indeed we need as women to endeavor honestly to lean towards being assertive. Now, in our next video, we will talk about some of the tips that can help you to be more assertive and not aggressive or passive. It's bye for now. Subscribe.